But anyway, let me get this done. I changed the wheel on this. This is a metal cutting, reinforced, which means it's not going to last any longer than any other. I'll probably go through a couple, 3, maybe 4 cutting this stuff. One safety tip here though for you safety sallies. When you're changing the blade on this, I don't care how good you think you are, unplug it. Yeah, you don't want to lose a finger because you decided to change the blade and accidentally turn it on while it's plugged in. So unplug it. That goes for any power tool. So anyway, let me, that's where it's got to get cut. So let's see how fast, how it's actually going to cut. Let's take a gander at this. I can't see exactly what's going on here. It's going to be loud, but let's see what happens. As you can see, it's going to be a little bit of a project. I mean, we're pretty well through it, but it's getting to a point where I'm going to get maybe a few more seconds on that blade, and it's going to be too short, and I'll be hitting the frame of the grinder. So let me finish this off. There's no sense you sitting here listening to all this noise and watching me cut something. And as I was cutting this, I was thinking about just going in and calling the joint up and tell them deliver a couple of tanks and get it over with. Not so much for this project because this isn't going to take as long as I thought, but this would be a lot easier if I had a set of cutting torches. Like I say, I've got the whole setup, I just don't have the tanks. So, alright, be right back. Alright, well that didn't take long at all once I turned off the camera, believe it or not. Maybe another 30 seconds. Yeah, I should have let you watch. So there we are. Ta-da! Ta-da! So this piece now is the piece that's going to be standing in the tub to there. So it's going to be above the ground about 6.5 feet, which is okay because I wanted that little hole up there. I don't know if you guys are seeing it or not because the sun's in my face, but this will be in the hole up to that line. So that's where we're at with that. So let's drop that down there. And now I got to cut this one into 2 different cuts. Now one of these ends is bent, so I'm going to actually use part of that bent end. I scratched the tractor again. Yeah, well that's what it's for, I guess. Use it and abuse it. So, what the hell? Gives me something to do over the winter. Body work. I've already repaired this hood once. This whole front end was a tree had fallen on it. So this whole front end, actually there's a couple of videos on me doing it. This whole front end has been redone. So let me get some measurements on this. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it from this end because I don't care if the crooked end is in the drum. As long as I've got a good 8 inches on the top, that's all I'm concerned about. So I'd rather, if I'm going to have any leftover, I'd rather have leftover that's good and utilize the crap that we're not going to see or doesn't make a difference. So I'm going to cut that from this end. So I'll be right back.